Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Likewise. And I'm glad at least one of us was confident in your return. It hasn't always been easy, wondering if something might have happened to you and Karlach in that place. But perhaps I should have known better than to doubt. It is you we're talking about, after all. It's good to see you again, even if only for a short while. I was starting to think you'd never ask. That was more than worth the wait.
I found a little cottage. Abandoned, half ruined. There's a lot of such places to be found thanks to the Absolute's armies. I've been making it my own.
Neither can I, but be warned, you'll need to be willing to share with the lodgers.
4 dogs, 8 cats, 9 chickens, 6 pigeons, 4 sheep, a milk cow named Daphne, a squirrel who's far too clever for her own good, and a wolf cub I found orphaned in some woods.
Of course. The cats have just been keeping your side of the bed warm for you. They may not be appreciative of the hell scent on you, but nothing a good scrub can't remedy.
Healing. Learning to live again.
And I've been telling them about you, of course. How brave and selfless you were, going to the Hells with Karlach. And a lot more besides. On my favorite topic. Oh, no, of course not. I'll need you to be there in person for that. See if I can make you squirm. Don't worry. You'll surpass them without even trying. They know everything you did. For Baldur's Gate. For me. Of course, all that and more. But it's your modesty that I truly admire the most.
Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all. I'm glad you two have each other. Hells, I'd be almost tempted to come along if you'd have me. Perhaps if your adventures ever lead you out of Avernus permanently. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence.
Don't think I won't hold you to that. And take care of each other. Always.
So, you came back. You look well. A little singed around the edges, but well. I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again. Not sure where to begin. Yes. I think that about sums it up. Gods, I've missed you. More than words can express. And I hope you feel the same. I promise I've not been moping around, waiting for your return. Though, of course, I longed for it. Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance. And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned? I almost feel sorry for the devils in your path. I mean, I don't, of course. Sure, they deserve it. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know? I'll be delighted to introduce you to them when you return. That is, if you wish to return to Faerun. Or to me. I'm glad to hear that. And I promise when that day comes, our home will be ready for you. Your caution is warranted, but believe me, I know enough of divination to promise you our future is one worth looking forward to. A crackling hearth, 2 cozy armchairs beside it, a bottle of wine to be poured, and your battle-worn boots discarded at long last by the door. That is the life we have waiting for us. Believe in it, and it will come. I love you. Now go on, before I change my mind. I'll be delighted to introduce you to them when you return. That is, if you wish to return to Faerun. Or to me. I see. Then you truly aren't coming back. Well, that makes this evening all the more special. A fond farewell for someone I am most fond of. May your future adventures be as splendid as the ones we shared. And we'll treasure them. Always.
Jacques Volfindu. When you bid me to stay in Faerun, to vanquish Vlaakith assassins, I was hoping I might do so at your side. But I respect that you chose as you did. Tell me you've kept count of your kills at very least. Feisty indeed, if it troubled a warrior as seasoned as you, and as exquisite. Well, it is time you start counting your corpses. I'll expect a detailed accounting when I next see you. Ha! Worried yours can't compare. Very well. 2 Sword Coast strongholds of 60 of the Queen's loyalists each, a raiding camp of 20, and 8 minor scouting parties. In all, 12 Sarth and 2 Kithraki have fallen to my blade. The thought of you, sweaty from battle. It is all I can do not to ravish you here and now. Perhaps we might find time later for a bit of indulgence. Later then, when the music has died down and our friends' eyes have gone half-lidded. As you wish. I do hope it leads to surprises. Pleasant, steamy surprises. Now go, mingle while you can. That's the word, right? Mingle? A taste I've missed. So very much.
10 day after 10 day without a word. No letter, no sending stone, no communication at all. Even the head of an imp would have been enough. Anything to show you were still alive. Nothing worth doing is easy. If anyone has proven that, we have. Perhaps you took it to Avernus when you left. It certainly felt like it. Of course you were. And sacrificing our life together in the process. I almost admire your boldness, trying to lie to me, as if you forget to whom you speak. They were intercepted. A worrying thought, that some imp or devil may be perusing your messages to me. Not that this takes away from your original sin. You still left me here, after all. But I am not unreasonable. I am willing to forgive this dalliance on one condition. Promise that once you are done in the Hells, you will return to my side and help me take Baldur's Gate. Of course it is. My feelings demand a high price. This should not come as a surprise. You could have dominated the Netherbrain and given me all of Faerun. This is a bargain by comparison. Truly? I admit, I never thought you were quite this romantic, my love. A pity we are rekindling this relationship in such uncomfortable circumstances. In truth, I have never enjoyed parties, although they do present the perfect opportunity for a poisoning and help me take Baldur's Gate. A pity. But if you will not help me, I am more than happy to help myself.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more. And she is lucky to have you. Just as I was for the time we shared. Our love was always unbound, free to flow where greater forces would dictate. And still, you have found yourself here before me once again, if only for a night. So do as you must, and see where the path takes you. My door and heart will both remain open to you, always.
Oh, my dear. You didn't leave me. I let you go. If I'd have wanted you to stay, I only had to say the word, and you would have been back by my side. But I'm not some controlling monster. I wanted to give you space to see what else is out there. Make your own mistakes, and return to me, ready to fully appreciate our life together. Anyway, I've had more than enough to keep me busy while you were off gallivanting in another plane. I've been out seeing the world, visiting cities, charming dignitaries, and making friends up and down the Sword Coast. And who knows what's next? There's an entire world out there, ready for the taking. I make no promises, but I shall try. Bloodshed is all... I did miss you, you know. There is a sense of loneliness that comes with power. But there'll be more than enough time to catch up once you're done playing hero. So go, enjoy the party, then get back to burning your path across the plains. And once you're done, you'll return to take your place at my side. Until then... And look at you, straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun. And I've missed you. But I understand. Our favorite fiery tiefling needed you. So, do what you have to. You know where to find me when the mission's over.
By day, I bargain with dusty bureaucrats and fuss over documents that would make a devil blush. By night, I sleep alone, longing for your touch. But I love you no less now than ever, and I love that you devoted your talents to such a dear friend. I will wait for you, I promise, no matter how many sunsets pass. You are my heart. And that, my love, is the day we can finally be together. Not always. But once I met you, well, love has a way of tempering a blade's edges. I'll wait until the hot hells freeze over and the cold hells melt away. Let forever pass if it must. Time itself can't keep us apart.